Traders, good morning. Good morning, everyone. How are you guys doing? Is everyone having a good time so far? Oh, no sound. Guys, can you hear me? Yep, everyone can hear. Perfect. So, as usual, let's go through our risk warning. Clearly states that this webinar is for general information only and is not intended to provide any trading or investment advice or any personal recommendation to anyone. Mogiol said, good morning, Theo, first like. Thank you so much, Mogiol. Swing trading, good morning, guys. Second like, thank you so much. Nick, hello, everyone. Hello, Nick. Darshan, it's been a while to see you around. Hope you're doing well. Good morning. Can see your mouse moving. Sound back. Okay, good. To Ruben. Good morning, Theo. Good morning, Ruben. Mladen. Good morning. Good morning. Back to you. Jintaras. Good morning. Good morning, Jintaras. Larry. Good morning, Larry. Elaine. Good morning. Ernest. Good morning, guys. Good morning, everyone. So let's get started, guys. By the way, this Monday, yesterday, and the next Monday, as right now I'm on annual leave, unfortunately I don't have time and also equipment to record the podcast. Now I got some vacations, but I committed that I will continue the live sessions just to help you stay accountable. And I purely do it because we built up such a great trading relationship here, and I would like to be next to you along the way. Now, we're going to have another few sessions this week, maybe tomorrow and after tomorrow, but on Friday, unfortunately, I won't be able, and next Monday and Tuesday also, I won't be able. So let's get started and let's go through the charts. Okay, here is the right one. Now, any comments here? Rumen, good morning all. Theo, we missed you, man. I missed you too, guys. Good morning, Nuena. Good morning, my friend. Mogiol said, I took the DAX 30 breakout sell yesterday also. Nice. Got my 10 points. Awesome. Well done. Thank you so much for this amazing education. Non-financial and informative strategy. This is not intended as investment. I like that we also have fun here. It's nice. Thank you so much, Mogiol, for sharing this with everyone. Abdulakim, good morning, team. Good morning, Abdulakim. McDaniels, good morning, Theo. Good to see you. Good morning, McDaniels. Abdulakim said gold. Okay, we're going to have a got the gold. And of course, McDaniels said good morning to everyone here. Now, pound against the US dollar, as usual. Price made this lower low. Oh, why I cannot draw? Oh. Something is not working with the Zoom drawing tool today. Why is that? One more time. No, it doesn't allow me to draw. What about here? Oh, guys, sorry. Oh my God. I was sharing the wrong screen and nobody said, Theo, we don't see your MetaTrader platform. That's the one you should see, guys. Come on. What about now? Yes. Guys, when you see weird things, when you see I do some weird things, just let me know. So Rumen, great trade, long on gold, 15-minute long yesterday. Well done, Rumen. Ruben said will do. Thank you so much. McDaniels, we can't see your charts. Okay, now you can see the charts. So price made a lower low and lower highs. And then we have change of polarity. We have a new high. Price retraced back, textbooked, what we call in technical analysis as a non-failure swing. Price made a lower low and then it made a higher high. It means it changed the direction. So we have our strategy. When we trade trends, we take from the low, that's the 100%, to the high, 0% fib retracement, weight back around 61.8%. People could have entered here with a stop loss below there and 3.5 to 1 up to there. In this webinar, I don't see people using that strategy, not in the long or short time frames, but that's okay. It's one of the most powerful strategies. It loses most of the time. It wins less time, but it's the one that has the highest probability for a greatest reward to risk ratio. Okay, Ruben said my MT4 does not have a 12-hour option. That's okay. You can still play with your 4-hour charts, guys. But honestly, if you be a little bit patient, I believe 1 month, maximum 2 months, we're going to be implement with a TradingView platform, and it's going to be a much easier. Okay, so for now, try to find the time frame that works best for you. Now, what type of analysis I do here, guys, it can be implemented in any time frame. All right, especially in the lower time frames like the 5-minute and the 5-minute and 15-minute chart. It's also great trading, trend trading strategy because it just plays out fast. Okay, now it requires a different mindset to adapt this strategy, and I found, based also from the people I do coaching now, and I find out that they get confused a lot about what high probability means and what reward to risk ratio means. Two different things. People, they get so confused. It's a little bit extensive. It's a little bit long subject to discuss. Okay. And unfortunately, traders, because of the lack of information on the YouTube, where all the information is given free, people who put the information, most of the times they don't even trade, or they are just good speakers, or they are anyway something related to, they know how to talk anyway. But when it comes to trading, it's a totally different story, totally different mindset to trade a trend, and totally different mindset to take a counter trend trade. And not only in terms of thinking, but in terms of reward to risk implementation. If someone is trying to trade trend rates, guys, please pay attention to this. If someone is trying to trade the trend, we heard from the old parent said, trend is your friend. Yes, it's our friend, but why is our friend? It's our friend because it gives high reward to risk ratio. It's not our friend because it wins more often. When someone trades trends, if it takes only 1-to-1 reward to risk, it's a total loss gain. It's a zero net gain. Some people now they're having an aha moment. What the heck are you talking about, Theo? What do you mean? Simple. The trend is our friend, not because it wins more of the time, just because when it wins, it gives a good run. That's the only reason. End of story. Okay. I hope that was informative. Let's move on. Euro US dollar. We can talk another time about this, but not right now. Euro US dollar, if someone tries to see the trend of this currency pair, we can draw a trend line here. So we have 1 touch, 2 touch, we make a new low and we make a new low. So 1, 2, 3, 4, tentative trend line, the third touch on the trend line. So the 5th point is tradable, nice bearish engulfing. So, and the price follow through, nice retracement, boom, still go. Here, rejection. So we have 4 touches on the trend line, very strong trend line, and we have a breakout. What do? We wait for a most likely a retest of the trend line, or as I share with you the checklist, the strategy, we have a new high, it means a new trend, fib from low to high, 61.8%, nice bullish engulfing. It's a tradable pattern, trend trading. Remember, trend trading losses more than it wins, but it's a high probability because it offers high reward to risk and nothing more. Okay, guys, does this make sense? It's a hell of hard to accept this association. It's a high probability, but it loses more times. It's a high probability, but it gives better reward to risk. So how can I accept it? That's why trend traders, they can take 40 and 50 trades, losing trades, and 60 and 70 losing trades. They end up well profitable over the period of time simply because they go for 3-to-1 and nothing less. Next one, Australian dollar, US dollar, very strong Aussie appear here. So lower low, lower highs, nice trend line, downward trend line. It broke to the upside, it made a new high, retest, small candlestick patterns, and bullish engulfing, and boom. Okay, so it's in an uptrend. We are looking for more bullishness. New Zealand, very weak because we don't see any move like the rest. We don't even have a new market structure. USD, JPY, I commented the last sessions about this, that we may having a complex retracement. Yesterday ended up the 12-hour chart with a bearish engulfing. Someone can expect the price to continue until this area here. USD Canadian dollar to the downside, nice candles, and this consolidation here, it shows the weakness of this pair because the buyers, they had 3 trading sessions to attend to buy the market. So break to the downside, stop loss can be held there, although we are at support. And again, Darshan said, yes, I'm very confused with USD JPY. And it's not only you, my friend. Markets, they are not clear many times. Therefore, we think we get confused because we try to give explanation all the time. And this is not happening. In the markets, there is no such a thing as explanation of the time. We can't understand what the market is doing all the time. If we could understand what the market does all the time, we wouldn't need to have any trading patterns. Everything will be tradable, everything will be fitted in an understandable sort of mind. But it's not, and that's why we have the patterns. When we don't understand what it does, it means the pattern and the picture we have in our mind that we do understand it and we can explain it, it's not there. So we try to explain something we don't have any reference to it. I hope that gives a lot of clarity. Darshan continues, when it gets going, it really flies. I want to catch an up thrust. You want to catch an up thrust, you have to be prepared to trade it like you have your level and you want to wait like this one here. Who knew at this point that the sellers, they're going to come very aggressively? Nobody. Who knew at this point that the sellers, they won't come aggressively? Again, nobody. We just place our bets and we expect to have push the downside. So it's good to try to get the uptrust and all this stuff. But also you have to really understand that markets, guys, are not clear all the time. And we don't need them to be clear all the time. All right. That's why we have a handful of patterns. If we be consistent with our trading, the result will come. It's just we are so impatient, and people, they don't stay with their trading plan to wait for the results to come. They want instant results. If it was possible, people, they want results without effort, without placing a trade, just to get the result. That, guys, it's not happening. Swing trading said where to set stop loss when there is an inside bar on the support area, stop loss below the small inside candle or the previous candle. Great question, swing trading. If the inside candle, it's the, let's take example of this one on the support. Let's find a pair on the support. Let's say that that's a support. Okay. This is a support, and we have this inside candle here. Okay. Now, if we're gonna place the order, if the candle is super small, the inside one, and the previous is very large, you can go, let's say, if you don't want to go just below the inside one, you can go somewhere in the middle of the previous one. Now, if you go to the end of the previous candle and you enter here and you have a stop loss there and you have the last swing here, if this doesn't even give you 2 to 1, try to play a little bit with your stop loss to see if it can fit 2 to 1. Because let me tell you something, what if the price comes here and it just take your stop loss? I mean, it's as I said, in trend trading, when we identify trends and you go for a high reward to risk, we're going to take more losses. Now, if the loss is because of this stop loss, or if the loss is because of the spread, or it's because of the volatility, or it's still a loss, we don't need to explain everything. Okay. Usually, I will have placed, if it's a clear market and there is a strong bias, as you mentioned, support, it means to the upside, I will go just below the inside candle most of the times. Okay. But in this case, for example, that the inside candle, it's right in the middle. If I enter here, I will be happy to place the stop loss below the low of the previous candle, simply because the inside candle, it's somewhere in the middle of the previous candle. It's not right at the end here. I hope that helped. 9:53 broker time. So let's check the DAX. Quickly, the euro yen, it's just going now nowhere. Pound yen, it's in this uptrend here. Euro Canadian dollar. See, guys, I had my take profit here, and the market for 5 pips on a euro cut with about 5 pips spread, it didn't take my profit. Okay, I'm still in the trade. I'm very bearish on this one, so I'll see today what's going to happen. Let's check the gold. Gold, it reminds me a nice head and shoulder pattern here. Very tricky one though. Higher highs with bearish divergence. Neckline somehow here, broken and retested with this bearish engulfing. And we do expect for some continuation to the downside. So I see this as a bearish engulfing pattern. Oh, what did we do? Come on. Let's go to the DAX 14. Let's get ready for some action today. So DAX, nice bearish piercing pattern. We have a support here. Previous candle, because we already take support. So there is a support here for our chart, kind of sandwiching the previous candle, but nothing is confirmed because we are in this minor support of the 4-hour chart. Very significant for our time frame. Nice breakout to the upside. It can easily give us 15 pips. So here is a nice pattern developing so far, but another 5 minutes left. If we're going to see nice higher highs here, I would definitely go very confident with a sell stop to target those 13 points, but still very early to make an assumption as we have another 4 minutes until the London Open. Let's check the WTI. WTI, yesterday we opened with this massive gap to the upside. It was the weekend and meetings and all this stuff. So this gap ended up closing by the end of the day. Someone arguably agree that this market is for a sell off. Guys, in the meantime, if you enjoy this webinar, if you really find some value, make sure you like this video and subscribe on the YouTube channel. That will be much appreciated. On the other hand, if you don't want to do it, feel free not to do it, but it will be nice if you do it. USDCHF. So USDCHF is fighting at this area here. I have a buy position here. Let's see if it's going to hold. So we have a higher high. Now it looks like we have a failure swing. If you guys don't know what is a failure swing, I will explain it in the next webinar. So higher high, lower high. We'll see if we're going to consolidate here. 2 minutes left for the London Open. Guys, any other currency pair you would like to have a bias today? Right, so okay, we take the low technically. 2 minutes for the London Open. That will be nice to see a bullish engulfing candle, guys, at this point. That will be really nice. Okay, even that doji candle is great because it false break that support. And if we're going to place a pending order below, in a while, if we go with a pending order below this one, if it doesn't trigger now, that will be, come on. Don't get triggered. Why you get triggered here? Now it needs a bit more attention. Larry asked, can you look at silver? Yep, definitely we will. Come on now, I didn't like this. So let's go back to for our chart. It's playing around there, 1 hour chart. Let's see. So I will go with a buy stop there. Up. Nah, I didn't make it. I'll go with a sell stop then here. Sell stop. I'm gonna get triggered. Okay, we have 7 pips to make it there. And how many pips from there? 13 pips. So that's a support. Technically, if we're gonna break above the 1 hour support. So a buy stop above the highs and a sell stop below the low. Let's see which one is going to get triggered. Let's see if we're going to get triggered to the upside for a strong breakout. Guys, I got triggered to the upside, therefore I'm canceling the order to the downside. Here, 8 pips. Modify. Up. Guys, 10 points already played out. I will close the trade. 13. I'm out of the trade. Done. I enter with a buy stop here. I close the trade on the 13 points. Okay. Guys, are you okay with that? Is anyone still in the trade? If you are still in the trade, it's 10 points now. We are on 10 points still. Looks like we go for a breakout. Nice breakout. If you're still in this trade, remember to manage your risk. Henry asks, USD CHF 4 hours, is that not double top? USD CHF and silver. First, let's have a look at the silver. Daily chart, silver really follows pretty much the gold. They tend to have a good, strong correlation. So I wouldn't say it's that clear, to be honest. We have this resistance here, this support. I can't see anything that I can recognize it as a strong market bias, really. Rumen, 10 points. Thanks, Theo. You're welcome, Rumen. Mladen, Theo, could you tell us what lot size do you use on DAX for the scalping? Guys, remember the lot size, it solely depends on your risk appetite. And unfortunately, because of these regulations, I cannot suggest you or recommend you the risk you can take on the trade. Unfortunately, if this wasn't under that strict regulations, I could definitely give you a lot of hints about the risks. The next one, USD CHF. Let's check it, and we're gonna end for today. USD CHF for our chart. It's not a double bottom. Why it's not a double bottom? Because we don't have a reference of 2 points to draw a line. It's a potential double bottom, yes, but it's not, because this candle, it hasn't been completed yet. We have to complete this candle to see if the price will stop at this area here. Okay. All right, guys, that's all from me today. I hope you enjoy the webinar. I hope you find a lot of value. Mladen, okay, I read it carefully. I will try to do my best and see how can I address this. Okay, guys, it was a privilege and honor to host this webinar. I want to wish to everyone to have a lovely day ahead. And I look forward to see you again tomorrow at the same time. Thank you so much. Bye.